Hey guys, this is going to be a review on this week's Teen Wolf. If you have not seen it, I suggest leave now because I'm going to be talking about spoilers, and the spoilers are going to start now. So a lot happened tonight. There's a lot of flashbacks early on that told us that Stiles' board is now all put together. The board that is in the opening credits is all put together, and it looks like there is a picture of Derek, which I think everyone's noticed maybe in the intro or in the opening scene, up with the picture of Peter. And now Derek is on the board, so I'm kind of curious as to what exactly that means. And Sheriff Stilinski knows about the Deadpool now, which is probably going to be helpful. Now on to a couple of little things before we get to the big thing, which is the Deadpool list. First off, there was a really nice scene between Derek and Scott this week. I thought it was really nice scene, and I liked that Derek is kind of like mentoring Scott, and Scott's like Derek now, pretty much. And we also had Derek take Chris to the vault, which, I mean, kind of seems stupid considering they went to the vault on the night of a lacrosse game where tons of people were there and anyone could have seen them. But, you know, I'm just saying. However, it was revealed that Derek is losing his powers, and I guess that's what him going from blue to yellow means, is that he's losing powers. And there are some theories before the season started that he was either going to A, be turning human, which it looks like he may be doing, or going full wolf like his mom. And this kind of told us that it looks like he may be turning fully human. Now into the big thing. Lydia was trying to get the next two names to unlock the rest of the Deadpool list. Meredith returned to help her, and she gives Lydia a number that is a form of a cipher in itself, really, that tells us that the next keyword is Aiden, of course, and that reveals the next Deadpool list. And the ones we saw on it were Kiara's mom and Parrish. We also found out that Parrish has a first name, and that's Jordan. So we're learning more about Parrish. So I'm curious to find out, first off, what the next keyword is. Could it be Boyd or Erica, or who else has died on this show? Several people have died, but they've all come back. So I can't wait to find that out. Plus, what Jordan is. Now I have a theory, and I've been wanting to talk about this theory, but I just haven't. So in the theory section, we'll talk about my Parrish theory, even though it might be debunked with the fact that we know his full name, kind of. Also, Scott knows that Violet and Garrett are the ones that are helping the benefactor kill people. And he may or may not have killed Violet. Not entirely sure about that yet. Going along with him possibly killing people, or actually it was just him biting an innocent, or killing an innocent, perhaps. The Calaveras are back in town. However, it seems like they're only there because Brayden has not responded to them in a few days, and they have cornered Chris and are possibly getting him back into the hunting game. So that was Teen Wolf, and now on to the theories. The first one is going to be the Parrish one. Now that we know his name is Jordan Parrish, I guess this kind of debunks my theory that he was Camden Leahy. I really liked that theory too, which is him being Isaac's brother, because everything just seemed to add up right. He was the same age as Camden would be. Camden supposedly died in the military. Parrish has a military background. It seemed to add it up nicely. But now that we know that, and we know that he is on the Deadpool for, I don't know if we know for sure what each number is for, but he's on there for 5. So either 5,000, 5 million, not really sure. However, there are still a few little theories going around that he's either the Raven from the Nogitsune's speech or the Banshee, which I feel like that may not be a thing because he's a guy, and I feel like most Banshees are females, but maybe he'll be a male Banshee. Who knows? Because we are supposed to get a new Banshee this season. Or maybe we all just interpreted it wrong and we were just going to keep Meredith around. Who knows, because Meredith is returning next week. But tell me what you guys think, if you guys have any theories. Now on to the scenes / previews we were shown for next week from Wolf Watch. Kate is finally returning after like 2 or 3 weeks of not being on. But she's returning with her berserkers because they are hers. There's also theories that the berserkers could be Peter and Derek, which seems, I feel like, kind of weird or maybe far-fetched, but tell me what you think about that. I personally don't really agree with that, but to each their own. But she has a cassette, which I guess is a helpful hint with the benefactor, and that there is another cassette that belongs to the orphans, aka Violet and Garrett. So those are my thoughts on this week's Teen Wolf. Tell me what you thought and any of your theories and what you think might happen for the rest of the season, because we are almost halfway through with this season. Next week will be episode 6, and I may have a theory video, a just full-on theory video coming out after next week's review. So tell me what you thought, and thanks for watching.